Hello, I'm Keith Kreischer of the IoT M2M Council, or IMC, here at the inaugural Embedded World North America show in Austin, Texas. I'm joined by my good friend and colleague, Jim Engleson of Fibocom. Jim, welcome.
Keith, great to see you again. Thanks for being here.
We're at the first show. How's it going? What are you seeing?
You know what? Being the first show, we had to come check it out, and I'm impressed. Like from an IoT perspective, it's definitely broad. We're seeing a bunch of things, whether it's PC-based IoT, a lot of embedded component-based opportunities, a lot of AI, which I like to see as well. So it's exciting. I think there's a lot to grow from on this.
Great stuff. Fibocom, obviously a major player in the modules market. You guys have been around for almost 25 years. What's new? What are you guys bringing out this year that you can share?
Well, we're always working on new stuff. But two things in particular I think I'd like to sort of point out is embedded AI. I mentioned there's a bunch of AI as a theme around here. We're busy with that. And then embedded telecom, or telecommunications. So embedded AI, one module in particular, or solution in particular that we're working on is the SC171, which actually, we're at Embedded World here in the States. It won Best in Show Embedded World in Nuremberg back in April.
At the mothership, the big show in Germany, right?
So that's one of our smart modules that has onboard computing, graphics, runs Android, and we're using this for a lot of embedded AI sort of activity. It's a Qualcomm-based product. Supports 12 TOPS sort of from a computing perspective. So it's a very powerful sort of 5G AI offering. And then in the embedded telecom space, there's RedCap. It's been a sort of a theme over the past year, and now is really the time when it's starting to come to market. So, our flagship offering, the FG132, is out in customer hands. It's been testing with customers in different markets, different situations. And so RedCap is really kind of at its key moment now, where,
right.
Especially in the States here, where it's time to
and this, of course, highly technical venue right here. Good place to be talking about AI and RedCap.
Yes.
So talk to us about some of the use cases, that you're seeing here at the show, or just in the embedded sort of ecosystem generally.
Yeah, particularly, starting with AI, for example. In fact, I think it was one of the first booths we stopped at today. Camera and face recognition, or kind of the smart retail, that type of application. Whether it's sort of using that facial recognition to then extrapolate that data onto something else, or just even lesser data points, whether it's just basic traffic in and out. Smart robotics, the SC171 is built into a AR-based, hard helmet, for example, that, workers walk around and, are able to kind of gauge equipment and the health of various equipment types, just using the camera and the module alone. And then in RedCap, we've talked about this a lot over the past year, but we're seeing it now today. There's the classic sort of industrial router type application, or FWA. That's of course ongoing, but exciting opportunities in video and security. Actually, one of the major carriers here in the States, we've talked to them, and they've said they're pushing their customers to use RedCap in replacement of, say, old Cat 1, Cat 4, but add on, video. Like, they're going to have the capacity to do that.
Interesting.
And then things like private 5G. That's also an interesting kind of nascent opportunity, but growing,
Right. Speaking of growth opportunities, Fibocom, traditionally known for modules, you guys are branching out beyond that.
Yeah, it's something we've tried to concentrate on a lot over the past year or so. And you're right, like, we're a leading supplier of cellular modules, but we're definitely growing beyond that, and moving into the call it PCBA space. So you can refer to it as a reference design, maybe, but we have a whole roadmap for all of our product lines of reference design PCBAs that are kind of stock. And we want to actually getting a lot of traction with customers to sort of take these and use them not only for maybe their own development, but also kickstart their development or kickstart testing. There's a time to market element there, but then we're finding too that once they get their hands on these, customers are then asking, oh, well, could you help me like tweak this or tweak that? And so we're more than happy to, with them, develop these custom solutions, custom PCBAs, whether it's with our module embedded on it or even a chip down solution, but we then kind of give that custom solution, work with them, work with their team, hand it over, and then they're off to the races. So it's it's something that they can then build off, and it helps them get to market in a more timely and efficient manner.
And of course, here at Embedded World, highly technical audience, highly developer oriented.
Yes.
They're going to be very interested in sort of upstream solutions of the kind you described.
Absolutely. I mean, there's PCBAs, all over the place here. Security and video and camera solutions that I talked about. They're all over the floor here. So, it's very interesting and I think very appropriate spot to be in right now.
Great stuff. Fibocom's Jim Engleson joining me here at the IMC's IoT Pavilion on the show floor at Embedded World North America. Thanks so much, Jim.
Keith, always appreciate it. Thank you.
And thank you.
Have a good show.